Hey, this is Joe. Welcome. I just giving a daily what do you call it, message for today. And if you're new, I am a person that's went through the awakening process, and I like to well I my purpose is to give you information and let you know what things are to expect and understand, and the things that you need to know to when you're going through this process, and let you know that you're not going crazy. It's just a change in perspective of reality and that you're going through. And if you're getting this message, that's most likely what's happening, whether you know it yet or not. Just what do you call it? Take just relax and kind of take my message as I go. Take a message and receive what I have to say, and let it. If it doesn't resonate with you, then just scroll on by. If it does, then awesome. Subscribe, like, and provide any comments, and I will continue to, and you continue to receive the same type of messages each day. So, my experience with the awakening process is that, we're as humans and not as, going through the awakening process. Once, if you're in this, and obviously you're receiving this, your soul chose to do this process upon incarnating here in the on this earth, and the reason for that is to better the betterment of your family, the betterment of yourself, as far as doing the inner healing, as well as betterment of all humanity, by raising the frequency of the collective humanity, if I can say that. And by doing that, to do that, you have to heal yourself. You have to, one, reduce the amount of stress in your life, reduce by one. You may not be able to obviously click it on and off like a switch, which I wasn't able to either. Yet, it's built up stress over years, and you have to release. You want to release the negativity, release the through meditation, and breath work. And by doing that work, you then you feel much. At the time, at the moment, then you don't feel so well because you're releasing a lot of built up trauma and emotions and stuff. But at the end of the day, you what do you call it? Should reflect on the day as that things are happening for you, not to you. The things that people that trigger you, the things that or the people that trigger that you triggered, are all like I am. I'm a mirror of you. You're a mirror of me. We're all one with the divine universe, God, however you want to refer to it. We're all one, and we're all fractals of it. So when I say that, that's what I mean. And you'll learn this more in the process that God, the universe, has created us, and it's and with the one consciousness that everybody's is the same God, and we're just fractals of it. So and that's why when you go through this awakening process, you understand, one, society in itself is not what you expect it to be. What you there's a lot of people. I would say it's not what you expect it to be, because really it's not set up in our favor. We humanity wasn't set up to just be grinders and produce to make a living or even to get by. And then at the end of our lives, retire, have a few years, of what do you call it, of freedom or whatever, to do anything, but maybe with limited resources, and then die. Or get sick and die. So, I don't want to play, what do you call it, don't want to portray a dull life, but a lot of us on earth do have, as humans, do have that type of life. And what this process helping is the awakening process helps us to look at reality in a different way, what it is, and to create our own reality. So by me helping you to one inner heal through meditation, to give you tips, guidance of what to do on a daily basis, and to be there for you as far as having an outlet, the channel which you can listen to, provide comments, and trust that you're not the only one going through the process. Like when I went through the process over a year and a half ago, I wasn't. I mean, I didn't have anybody that was helping me besides my spiritual guides and angels and God itself was helping me. So I mean, I got messages through the phone and and you'll see like feathers, you'll see nature like birds and stuff chirping at you, coming to your day, I mean to your window and chirping at you, and it's just all what do you call it, messages from the angels and from God to cheer us on to and to protect us. I mean, angel numbers are also a very important thing to look up when you see them, like 333, 222, 1111, 1010. Those all have significance. And at first, sorry, I got itches. At first, what do you call it? You see the numbers and you're like, and at first I just disregarded them. But then, I mean, after you see the same duplicate number, like for example, see 1010 in the morning, and then you see 1010 at night, on the same day, and then you see that the following day, and you see that the following day. Because the good thing about your spiritual team is they're resilient and they're um, they're resilient and as well as consistent. So they'll keep sending the message to you until and whether it's through your phone, through a song that maybe it was a favorite song of yours or whatever when you're feeling blue, through types of songs that may trigger like things for you to reflect on, love, fear, trauma, any traumas that you have. So they do have things come up. I mean, it's awesome because through our phones and through even the TV, that they'll have things, movies or series that come up that help you to heal, whether it's and it's specific to your condition or your life. I mean, because everybody has the awakening process is for everybody, and it addresses the same things in everybody. Whether everybody has emotional trauma, everybody has emotional blocks, everybody has pent up stress and tension and feelings and over years, and that's my case as well. I mean, I am not any different or any better than you are. Like I said, I just been through the process, so I can speak to it. And I think myself even been through it. I don't think I'm out of it until when we leave this earth. So it's one of those things where, and in our evolutionary process, we ascend as we become more and more celestial beings, being that we're more less and less dense, and we become more of light beings. Which means once you start continuing to release your feelings, release the things that are troubling you, release the frustrations, and then take time for yourselves during the day and take a break and meditate 15-20 minutes in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, and just allow yourself to relax and not think. I mean, well, obviously your mind is going to go crazy for a while because it takes like 2 to 3 weeks. Like me right now, I'm itching and stuff like that. It's just your mind. That when you're meditating, it's the same thing happens as you itch. I mean, you scratch. You're thinking about, well, what am I going to do next? What I got to do by the end of the day? All these things that go through your mind that you just kind of let it go up into your mind and let it go, and then as you meditate, the same thing with emotions. As emotions come up, when you relax and you do the breathing, the breath work, then you release those. I mean, let them come up, cry, yell, scream, whatever comes up and how you feel as a reaction to it, you do it, and you'll, what do you call it, you'll feel actually feel better about it, and that is the reason why what do you call it? And that's because right, we feel better about it because, like you, I mean, like I was, I mean, I could barely sit for 5 minutes. I mean, to do anything because I was so jacked up. My nervous system was so jacked up on just stress and cortisol as far as fight or flight syndrome, which means the fight or flight syndrome is where you're consistently in survival mode. You're in a mode of nervousness, of high nervousness and stress and tension in your body that your body and your mind and body are just trying to survive. They're thinking of all the things you have to do and everything you have to do to make ends meet, or that you have to do for your family or do. I mean, so you set yourself up for you set yourself up by being in this by not calming down. So once you start calming your nervous system down by meditation and releasing, then you'll see you come out of the fight or flight and you see reality in a better way, and it's not as you're trying to survive. It's trying and you come up with like God, the universe provides, and your guides provide you with ideas to get to solve and the problems that you have, maybe of illnesses or of financial issues or of family issues or spousal issues, whatever things that come up that come up for you. That once you calm your nervous system, meditation, it's good to journal after you meditate, just because whatever ideas that came up to, and when you wake up in the morning, if you have any ideas. Unfortunately, myself, I don't remember my dreams, so it doesn't really help for me in the morning. But I don't know why, but that's kind of what happens. So for me, but the thing is that I just wanted to give you some tips today. That one, you got to get out of flight or fight or flight mode, which means you got to start calming down, and you have to do, and it can't be just through exercise. I did that years of exercise, and it didn't help me, because really you're releasing endorphins, but you're not just calming your nervous system down. So rather than going out and running 10 miles or whatever, or doing weightlifting or whatever. I mean, it is good. I'm not saying not to do it, but I'm saying that during a day when you do need a break, just preferably take the 15-20 minutes and do the meditation. Then after that, if you want to go out and, I mean, to release. And the good thing is that if you want to release tension and release those bottled up emotions, I mean, like I've done, and I consistently do, is like jumping jacks is great. I mean, just the fact, it kind of reflects back to when you're a kid, and I never knew, I mean, all the things you do as a kid that help you with anxiety and stress and emotions is in the simple act of jumping. One, helps your lymph nodes release toxins, and two, like in the morning, if you do it, and two, it just helps, one, lose weight, extra, like, what do you call it, mid-waist weight that you can't get rid of due to your cortisol levels being jacked up. And what helps it, and that's what I use it for too. And then it does relax you. I mean, you to jump rope and jump up and down, go dancing, all that stuff, or jumping jacks or anything that gets you in motion will help you release emotions. And punching bag or punch your pillow or whatever. And I don't punch anybody, any person. Just punch, like a punching bag or a pillow or something that will help you release things that, I mean, it helps you release any stressful situations, and two, it helps you to any stressful situations that you may have, and then also it's like good exercise. So if you're punching a pillow for like 10 to 15 minutes, that's amazing. that at even a boxing punching bag or whatever, it's amazing that you'll feel tired afterwards. Not only will you feel better emotionally that you got it out, but also you'll feel tired from all the energy you just put into that whatever you're hitting the pillow or the punching bag or whatever. And I highly recommend it. Just and or even screaming into a pillow, whatever things, just to get it out. I mean, even buying a set of drums or whatever, just to have something you can just tap on or whatever, pound on to get and it's a motion of you punching or hitting something that helps you to release things. And like I said, don't hit anyone. I'm not advocating to do that, because that's really not going to be help you nor the other person. But I do advocate on even, what do you call it, jumping up and down on the grass as some bare feet, where you're grounding and you're touching the earth. And just make sure that you're not in an area where there's glass or things that will hurt you. But that's another idea. So try those things out. Like I said, let me know what works, what doesn't for you. And like I said, I can provide more tips of other things. I mean, the best things. There's also healing music. The sound bowls that are very good for healing, that help you if you're just meditating. That help you to move the frequency of the sound bowls, healing sound bowls, and you can listen to them on YouTube or any social media has them, people using them, and they help you to relax, to release, to what do you call it, and it moves the blockages, whether in your body, so that you can free them up, so that when you do meditate or you do express yourself, it releases, and it releases right up and immediately. So I hope this helps you. Again, I'm Joe, and I'm, like I said, I'm a person that helps people like you going through the awakening process. So if this resonates and you made it this far, then please like, subscribe, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Thanks. Bye.